So, I've been watching you for like a month. You talk about us women a lot. You target the young women, which are weak. We're not
What's the
finished.
criticism? Okay, do me a favor. Make it short. What's the criticism of critique? What is the issue?
Okay, why do we have to, our mothers have to teach us how to be wives?
Who else is supposed to teach you?
Ourselves?
You serious?
That's what life is about. Learning. Most of our moms are not there all the time. Some women doesn't have mothers.
Stop. Women are supposed to teach themselves how to be wise.
No, I didn't say it's supposed to. Why do we have to, our mothers have to teach us how to be wives?
Who else is supposed to teach you?
Ourselves? I did not say supposed to.
I said, hold on, I don't know what I'm talking. You said, why are our mothers supposed to teach us how to be wise? I said, who's supposed to teach you? You said, ourselves.
No.
That's what you said?
Listen.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
Listen.
Heard a man that's corporate, but thuggish, but did a little time, but are reformed. Where y'all at? Please take me.
I am entirely convinced that the modern woman today believes that she lives in a fantasy where she can Frankenstein a man that never existed before up out of the ether.
I'm gonna kind of twist it, and I don't think that guys who are like, oh, I won't be with her because she's been with so many guys. Like, I think that from purely a sexual standpoint, it's like, okay, then you're probably just insecure. But overall, like, I can understand why a guy's like, I prefer a girl who's not just who values this more than a girl who doesn't value the act of sex.
Why is a guy insecure for wanting a woman who's not promiscuous or who has a low body count?
Let me think about this because I'll be able to articulate.
Gotcha, bitch. Who do you think you're talking to? Who the fuck you think you're talking to? Don't tell me to. Whoa.
You're very intimidating.
Whoa. Wait a minute. I will shut this shit down.
You're intimidated. It's okay.
I'm not intimidated by you. I'm not intimidated by you, sweet. I don't know why you women think somebody's intimidated by you. I'm just not gonna let you act.
Okay, what the fuck? I apologize. Don't cut me off.
I told you that bitch crazy.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not intimidating, dear. Why would I be intimidated?
I'm not trying to be intimidating.
I want you to think our women are so quick to try to buck up to a man like y'all can whoop somebody's ass.
She belongs to the streets.
Backed up by a sister that makes you feel powerful in the face of me when you're not. Ma'am, this is my platform. You just talk crazy. You listen. I am older than you. I am richer than you. I know more than you, and you're gonna tell me to listen?
You're
wrong.
I'm asking.
Wrong.
I'm on the line.
You want to start again? You can't use a bigger voice than me. You can't win that way. Okay? The way you do this is you reset. You don't over. You can't.
Okay.
And this is what you're supposed to be taught how to do. How to interact with the man. But this is the problem. You young women were raised by a bunch of hyena-like minded women to where y'all
Can I speak?
When I'm done, you don't know how to interact with a man. Go ahead.
Okay, I apologize for maybe making my tone higher than yours. Okay? But I didn't say that we're supposed to be teaching ourselves how to be wives. Some women does not have mothers in their lives. Some parents their mom are dead. Their moms are on drugs. But as a woman, you can grow into that.
No.
And another thing,
Okay, stop. Ma'am, let's talk about the majority. Why you women tend to want to make a point and you go to the extremes. You want to talk about women whose mamas is dead or on drugs. How about the women? Listen. I don't want to talk about those. Let's talk about what most people have.
But you told me
we are going to talk about the majority, not extraneous stuff. That's not a conversation. You will always be right, and so will I. Bottom line.
You asked me to talk about what's my problem, basically.
Well, if your problem is that somebody's mama is dead or on drugs.
No, that's not just it.
Look, lady, I need you to understand something. You weren't raised to even learn how to interact or have a conversation with the men. That's why this is combative.
You said in another one of your live videos.
Do you
I'm not gonna
understand
talk
that? You understand that? I want you to understand that we are not equal. We're not physical equals. We're not age equals. And this is a difference in power dynamic.
Yeah, I
And
noticed. I
you
noticed
really
that.
should. And you really should.
Can you let me speak?
We're in front of one. And see, the thing is, this is the shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. The need to be right is so strong that y'all can't even understand when it's working against you. Ma'am, you can't teach yourself how to be a wife.
I think that I don't know what it is with you, but can you let me speak? Because you brought me up to her to speak. And it's not just that statement that you made in one of your live videos. We can go past this one if you want, because basically you're not letting me elaborate.
Are you married?
I'm separated.
Okay.
So
Any children? Any children?
Yes.
Okay. What's your next issue?
The next issue was, what is basically wasn't the issues, the things that you speak on in your lives.
The next issue. I can't deal with all the things I speak on in my life.
Okay, why did you say some men should not go behind a woman, go behind the next man that abused a woman in one of your live videos?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, we're gonna go past that one.
Well, no. See, you can't. If you're gonna ask me to respond to something,
this is what you said in your live video.
No. So I listen. Oftentimes, people like you want to get on a platform and want me to respond to what you feel like I said.
These are things that you're saying.
What video?
I am talking about.
Don't overtalk me. This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Don't overtalk me.
Yeah. You're
this is not the
a young woman.
This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Don't overtalk me. Goodbye. I want you to. That's that hyena mind. Hyena minds. Hyena mind. I'm just. That's all you hear.
I do hold more accountability on our mothers.
That's a fact. Because we're getting raised by our mothers.
Because our mothers raised us to be that way. Understand the woman, open the door for her, and all of this. Be nice, work for the woman, and take care of her, and take care of your kids. And if she has kids, take care of her kid. Be a stand-up man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that same mother is teaching her daughter, get yourself a job so you don't need no man. This, that, and third, so you don't need no man. So you don't need no man, so you don't need no man. Now we got a whole community of women that's being raised not to need no man, but they got a bunch of men that was raised to want the woman and work for the woman. So in all, our mothers has failed us as men because they raised us to chase women that they taught to reject us. So we don't win at all.
Why I prefer not to get married to an American woman is because most American women are wired for divorce. Many of them come into your life just to divorce you. They are okay with going through a divorce. They are not willing to take any hit. Any little thing. I'm about to go to the car. I'm about to go to court and get a divorce with you right now. I ain't playing with you, boy. I don't want you no more. I'm going to check out this relationship. I do not want to go through that. Most American women live on fast food. Checkers, KFC, Popeye chicken, and McDonald's. I do not want to go through having to buy food every day outside. This is one of the reasons why I would prefer to get married to an African woman, because African women, they have been trained to make food in the house. They have been trained to stay in relationships no matter what happens. It's very difficult for an African woman to get a divorce.
How would you define a woman?
An adult human female.
How doesn't a transgender woman fit that definition?
Because they're not female. What you're saying is that a quote-unquote trans woman is a female.
By the definitions I'm familiar with, yes.
So how would you define female?
It's a complicated spectrum.
It's not.
Well, biological researchers would disagree with you.
Well, then they're full of shit, the ones that would say that. You said you're an EMT.
Yes.
You're responding to a health emergency. Somebody with a penis is having a medical emergency. And they say to you, I think I'm having a miscarriage. Would you consider that a possibility for them?
No, but that's because some people don't have body parts.
Huh? Ladies, you're gonna get mad at this. But go to the river and kiss every toad and see if you get a prince. Right? He's gonna gallop in on your 40th year of existence and he's gonna ride into the sunset with you. I'm gonna tell you something, ladies. That king that you want, you're gonna have to build it with him. You're gonna have to find somebody and build something with. You're not gonna just gallop into the sunset and think that life is gonna be perfect because you're such a special person. Everything that has power behind it took time to build. Every healthy relationship took time to heal. And a lot of the relationships that you see are healthy are two people that worked on healing each other. That's why they're perfect, are good for each other. And that's the truth. You're looking at the man and you're seeing that this man is supposed to fix you, but you're not willing to fix yourself. Ladies, we gotta get out our feelings anytime a man tell you the truth. We gotta get out our feelings. Because if a man is telling you how he want to be loved, stop trying to ultimately make only about how you want to be loved.
Women don't want to be wrong. They'd rather lie than be wrong. It's their nature. It's not a bad thing. I'm not dissing women. Women run from submittance. In relationships, let me say this. Men commit in relationships. A woman cannot commit in a relationship. I don't care, oh, she won't commit. She broke her commitment. She broke her commitment. She never was committed, bro. They can't. When a man commits to a relationship or a marriage with a woman, he does that in thoughts that it is forever. When a woman submits, she does that in thoughts that this is fucking awesome. And he's awesome, and I love this, and I'm getting what I want. As soon as that stops, she's like, I'm not happy, and she fucking leaves. She will tear your whole family and legacy apart, bro. And we know this is a fact.
39, how many children do you have?
3. And 3 baby daddies and they all gangbang.
What? What the fuck? So what do you want as an outcome?
I want somebody that's loyal. It's really hard to find loyalty nowadays. You really can't find it at the next corner or none of that. Like these men now.
Hold on. Loyal to what end? Like a husband? What are you talking about?
I want a husband. I want to get married, have kids.
Why,
I want to live in a house.
Hold on. You're 39 with 3 children, right?
Yes.
Okay. You already have kids?
Yes.
How old is your youngest?
3 years old.
And you want more children?
Of course I do. I really want 6. Is something wrong with that?
What do you do for a living?
I get EDD. Is that,
I don't know what that is.
Unemployment.
So you're an unemployed mother of 3 with 3 baby daddies, and you talking about you can't find a man?
Yes. It's I'm pretty sure God, I want somebody that's going to help me. Like, you don't think that I could get that?
It's called Jesus.
Sorry, but you don't think that I can get somebody to help me? You don't think a man is going to love me?
It's called Jesus.
Huh?
Jesus.
So basically you telling me to call on Jesus.
Therapist.
And I thought you was, well, can me and you be together then?
Sure. After you call on Jesus and the therapist and get a makeover.
Simps and modern women, the thing that they say to you, who hurt you? Or that woman really did a number on him for him to hold women accountable and say that to this. I'm educated. I'm successful. I've been able to navigate through corporate America and be incredibly successful in that. I'm a real estate mogul, deca millionaire, not multi-millionaire, deca millionaire. I'm a mentor for young guys, 14 through 24. I hire more black women than I hire black men. I've been married for almost 2 decades to the woman that was the best friend of mine in high school. I am a father, not a baby daddy. It's a difference. I am a reflection of what I would want my daughter to marry. I'm 40 and I've been almost married for 2 decades. 2-parent household, never seen divorce. I married a black woman. To answer your question of who hurt you, you
You care more about me going through your phone than you lying to me about my son not being mine? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? You care more about being humiliated and me finding out that our son is not really my son. What the fuck? And that he has a different father. I sure have, because I thought he was my son. Because you've been lying to me this whole time.
What are you talking about? Does it matter?
It does matter. Are you crazy? What do you mean? That absolutely matters. Like, you don't see anything wrong with what you did? You don't see anything wrong with what you did? You've been lying to me. You've been sitting here lying to me for 11. Of course I love him, but I can't. But you guys can't stay. You can't stay here anymore.
Where we gonna go?
I don't know. It's not my problem. 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 You can't stay here. You can't stay here. You can't stay here. I don't know. It's not my problem. I did my job. I did my job. I did my job as a dad. I did my job as a dad. You can't stay here anymore. Y'all gotta go. Both y'all can't stay anymore. No, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. Y'all can't stay here anymore. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta get y'all house. Y'all gotta go. I can't deal with it. I'm putting y'all out. Yes.
Who's gonna put
I'm gonna put you out. I'm gonna put you out. I will pack your bags myself and put you out of here. I will pack your bags. Y'all can't stay here. You gotta go. You lied to me. You lied to me. You lied to me for 11 years. For 11 years straight, you lied to me, having me believe that he's my son. No, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta get up out of here. You gotta get up out of here. No, I can't look at you. I can't look at. No, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. No, before I do something crazy, I'm gonna regret. No. Yes, yes, you lied to me. You lied.
Here we go again.
A private religious school banned from all state-run activities and athletics with other schools in Vermont.
Today, the Vermont Principals Association issued a letter to Mid-Vermont Christian School announcing the decision after the girls' basketball team refused to play against an opponent with a transgender student athlete.
But what I will say is that more fathers need to stand up. Where are the men at? Where are the dads at? You're disenfranchising our young girls by letting a biological boy who's confused to be able to play in women's sports. My question is this: why is this happening all of a sudden? I don't remember ever having this much of an issue with biological men playing in female sports. In history, I never heard of this, and all of a sudden, it's starting to ramp up. It's starting to now become popular. Who's the leading scorer on that team? Probably the boy.
I want to show y'all something. It says, Tia is living her best life. People outgrow people. Divorce is there for a reason. We can all co-parent in a healthy way. Being alone is peace. This is the primary reason why I advocate for men to leave marriage as the institution adhesive to the state. And why most certainly you should not take seriously the vows that you make in front of church. You know that whole in sickness and in health, till death do us part? Because women really don't mean it. Their goal is to make sure that you mean it. When they see it, what they mean is till death do us part, or until I just feel like I want to leave and take some, if not half or more of your shit. How you outgrow your own spouse. This comes out of the same mouth of women that say, I want to build with a man, which means growth together. So just to clarify, they want you to enter into an institution, that of which they are incentivized to leave. And upon departure, they are typically rewarded by the state with your assets and money. See how she put the exclamation point behind divorce is there for a reason? The Bible I read specifies exactly what reasons those are. Notice how she didn't. And by the previous statement, the reason really doesn't matter because people outgrow people. Yeah, you could just wake up one morning and feel like, yeah, I've outgrown you. Whatever the hell that means. We can all co-parent in a healthy way. Remember back when women were trying to get men to marry them, they would tell men, if you don't marry me, you don't love me? It always occurred to me, okay, if that's the case and I do marry you, then that means if you divorce me, you don't love me. But the statement, we can all co-parent in a healthy way, actively insinuates that I have no obligation to stay. And that is reflected in the 80% of women that typically initiate divorce. They have no qualms and quarrels with being single parents. They know the government or the state that you sign that contract with will help them do so without your presence. And they know the more they keep that child away from you, the easier it is for them to garnish your wages. And what we just heard from her is that women plan for this to be the case. Being alone is peace. Well, is it? Because Tia Mowry, out of her own mouth, said, telling us it's peace. She's telling us it's hell because she would actually want to be with a man. What type of woman are you? Don't answer that. So if living her best life is feeling like nobody's attracted to her because nobody is in her DMs and she is void of adoration, then I guess she is. But literally every statement in this comment is an admission to what women's real goal is in marriage. To eventually live their best life without you, outgrow their own partner so as to divorce them for no specified reason, and then attempt to co-parent such that they are alone and at peace. Care about the father being around and seeing an active 2-parent household? No. Plan on staying until death do you part? No. Honestly, men are not surprised. We already knew this about women, and the numbers reflect that. Men, stay away from the institution of marriage adhesive to the state. If she loves you, she won't require it from you. If she doesn't love you, she will require it, and her plan is to leave you broken. Bars.
Michael, how have you been? Hey, can't complain. God has been good.
All the time, God is good. Good to see you, Michael.
Yeah.
See, that's why I like him. He's such a positive young man.
Why don't we head on over to the table? Jasmine and my mom is waiting for us.
Smells good in here.
Oh, yes.
Sounds like a
Mom, Dad! I'm so glad y'all could make it. Dad, I miss y'all.
How are you doing, baby girl?
You know we wouldn't have missed this for the world, honey.
Thank you so much, Mom.
Hey, Catherine, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I can't complain. Long time no see. How have you been?
God is good.
All the time. Jasmine, where's my baby? We came all this way, and she's not at the table to eat dinner with us.
She wasn't feeling well, so you might put her to bed early.
We came all this way, and we don't get to see our baby.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll get her back to dinner.
Sounds good. That smells good. Let's have prayer so we can have some of this delicious food.
Yes!
I'm starving.
God, thank you for this food that we're about to receive. Let it be a nourishment to our mind, bodies, and soul. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Mom, how was the trip?
It was no fun.
Good.
Well, everything was good.
Jasmine, the food was good. You see, I love the chicken.
Thank you, Mom, except those raisins, right?
Please don't ever do that again. Don't do that. Everything was awesome.
Thank you.
So, Michael. Yeah. I thought you said you had a surprise for us.
Baby, I thought we were only doing a family dinner.
I almost forgot, but let me go get it.
Oh, Jasmine, this is the bonus we've been waiting for, isn't it?
It better be some early Christmas gifts or something.
With that bonus, yeah. Oh, it's in another envelope.
Oh, that means money is in the envelope, right? Yes,
Oh.
thank you.
Catherine, I can't wait to see what the ticket is to.
Yes.
Baby, what is this?
It's a surprise.
Surprise. It's
What the?
Baby, what is this?
You know what it is, Jasmine.
Baby, why? Why would you do this right now?
Well, I figure everyone needs to know the truth, right?
Jasmine, you have some explaining to do.
Mom, it's not what it looks like.
Then tell us what it is.
Baby, can we please go talk in private? Please.
No, Jasmine. You've done enough in private. Let's talk right here.
Baby, please don't do this right now.
So, this means that my grandbaby? Is it my grandbaby?
Jasmine, you have some explaining to do. You need to say something.
Sandra.
I can't stomach this. Richard, we need to go. We need to go.
Please.
Michael, when did you find out about this?
I found out yesterday when I took Ava to the doctor. But I always had my suspicions.
What do you mean? What suspicions, Michael?
You think I didn't notice, Jasmine?
Notice what, baby? No,
notice what?
Ava doesn't look like me. She doesn't have any of my features. For 6 years, I tried to convince myself that I was probably wrong. But every time I look at her, I knew something was wrong.
But she loves you. And you love her. You're the only thing that little girl knows. Please.
Jasmine, she's not my child.
We're already a family, Michael. Please.
Do you know who her father is?
Baby, that was 6 years ago. I don't know.
So many people have you been messing with?
I haven't been with anybody but you, Michael.
But Jasmine, that's not what the DNA test says.
Okay. It was one mistake, and that's it. But baby, I'm sorry. Please.
You need to pack your stuff.
Baby, why? Why?
You and Ava have 1 week to get out of my house.
Please don't do this, please. Okay.
I'm done talking to you.
Michael, please.
Michael. I know this is hard. Everything about it is hard. But you raised Ava from birth until now. You can't put them out on the street with nowhere to go. I know you're upset, son. But do you love Ava?
Of course I do, Mom. I thought she was mine.
You need to take some time to process this so that you won't make a foolish decision.
Ava can stay. But you have to find her father. You owe him the right to know his daughter.
Okay. Baby, thank you. What about us? Can we still be a family?
I don't know. Why don't you start by fixing the problem you created?
I'm going to give you two some time to work this out.
Michael, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was a mistake. I'm sorry.
I forgive you. It's gonna be hard. Oh, we work it out. We work it out.
Baby, whatever you want. Whatever you want. I'll make this right, okay? Sorry, I'm sorry.